TV Live. I'm Danielle Scruggs. Now joining me in the studio is John Cameron, Program Coordinator of Trailnet. Mr. Cameron, or John, can I call you John?
Of course.
Oh, righty. Can you tell us about Trailnet?
Trailnet is a wonderful organization. Of course, we've been around for 23 years, and really we promote active living. And when I say active living, that means, you know, not just a society where you go home, sit at home, and then go to work the next day, but actually, you know, to the method you use to go to work or go to the store. You know, trips under 2 miles are not really that bad on a bicycle or walking or things of that nature. And it's such a benefit for you, for your heart, for your health, and for our community.
Right.
And so that's really what Trailnet's about, is trying to teach people and teach communities and organizations like businesses that really promoting that type of activity can really help their bottom line and our region as a whole.
Okay, so you've been doing this for 20 years. How do you go about getting this information out in St. Louis?
You know, it's really, people feel it deep inside. You just have to really talk to them and, you know, and get understanding in that. St. Louis City, of course, is a very bikeable part, and GRG, the Great Rivers Greenways, worked really hard in getting trails out there, and we promote, you know, people getting out and biking on those. And, you know, other parts of the community, you know, it's not that hard. You talk to them and say, you know, they understand that their citizens should be able to walk around town, they should be able to bike around town. It's just getting the infrastructure in place to make that work. And so we have a gentleman on staff who works on bike planning, and so he helps those municipalities do that. In concert with that, we have someone on board who works with the companies or with schools or with other groups to, you know, to really promote their people, you know, utilizing those plans. Okay. So, you know, that's really what Trailnet's about, is getting people out there and actually doing those activities.
So this is why I see more of the bike paths around the city now on the streets next to the cars, and they're more defined. New paint, it looks like it's been put down, so I can make sure that is where people ride their bikes. Don't get over in that lane to make it safe.
Well, yeah, and we appreciate you not getting over into that lane.
Definitely. All right. Now, what do you have coming up as an event?
An event, man, I've got something that's off the wall. I've got the 2011 Midwest Bicycle Expo and Swap Meet at the Gateway Center in Collinsville, Illinois. Now, when I say it's in Collinsville, it's also for the entire St. Louis region. I've got over 75 vendors on 31,000 square feet of retail space over there, and I mean, if you want it and it's bike related, it's in that building tomorrow. It is the largest bike store in the Midwest for one day.
One day.
One day, the 29th.
I heard you have an honor for that. Where did that come from?
Oh, I got that from the RFT last year. The RFT voted that we were the, you know, it was the editor's poll, but they said we were the best bike store in St. Louis.
Right, for one day. For one day. Now, what do we expect to see just in detail at the Expo and Swap Meet?
At the Expo, we've got the whole gamut. I mean, we have a classic bike show. The gentlemen are going to bring all the fancy old bikes that we have, and so those will be on display. We're also got retailers who come in to sell new product, the latest gear, the stuff that's coming out next year. We have people who've went through their basement and said, you know what, I don't need this anymore. They're going to bring that out. That stuff's going to be on sale. We've got advocacy groups like Trailnet and other, you know, organizations that want to talk about their bicycle ride or their cause. They'll be in the building as well. And believe it or not, this year we got a couple kayaks. So,
really?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about that.
That sounds fun. Yeah. Now, when is this event?
This is going to be on Sunday, January 29th from 10 to 3 over at 12 miles from the Arch at Gateway Center in Collinsville, Illinois. And it's $5 entry. Okay. $5 entry, but open for $5 you get 31,000 square feet. So
that's really huge. That's really huge.
It is.
It's open to the public?
It is open to the public.
Men and women and children.
I invite everybody. Okay. I want everybody there.
So righty.
I think there is something for everybody. So.
I think so too. Now, what have you done to prepare for this event? What do you do throughout the year at Trailnet?
During the year, I mean, this is just a small part of what I do. I'm actually a program coordinator at Trailnet. I put on bicycle rides. I have the best job in St. Louis. Nobody else can say they have a better job than I. I love to ride bicycles. I put on bicycle rides. So, and that's what we do. We have a schedule of events. We'll probably, you know, on our longer bike rides, we have a 20-ride schedule. On top of that, we've got another schedule underneath that of events. It's probably going to be about 30 of it this year. So, you know, we have a lot going on during the summer, and we invite everybody to come out and check us out for that. At, you know, of course, trailnet.org is our, and we invite them to visit. So
trailnet.org is the website?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to have you tell us a little bit more about your organization. When we come back, we're going to have to take a break. And remember, to keep up with STL TV and all of the great events going on around St. Louis, friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can always watch us streaming live on STLTV.net. We're back with more after this.